And turning now to a new report that says firearm deaths surpassed motor vehicles for the first time ever.
In 2020, guns were the leading cause of death for children in the United States. According to the CDC, more than 5 of every 100,000 kids aged 0 to 19 were killed by a gun. Data shows that number increased sharply in 2019, and early data from 2021 indicates the number is continuing to rise.
Axios healthcare reporter Caitlin Owens joins us now with more on this report. And Caitlin, thank you very much for being with us. Can we break down these numbers further? What exactly do these figures show?
So what we're looking at, the figures you just showed on the screen were a rate, but the total number of children who were killed by guns in 2020 was around 4,300. And the way that breaks down, about 2/3 of those deaths were homicides, about 30% were suicides, and then a handful were either unintentional or undetermined intent. So that's what we're looking at. I think in the context of today's and this week's discussion, it's important to highlight that mass shootings are a very small fraction of those. But they are included in that homicide number, which is, again, about 2/3 of those total deaths.
Yeah, I'm told that domestic violence is part of those numbers. What's causing the rise in firearm deaths for people 19 and younger?
I don't think we know. I certainly don't. What you do see is that there's a rise in overall gun deaths in the U.S. Among all Americans, there was a record number of gun deaths in 2020. And gun sales also went up during the pandemic. So I don't think we can say with any kind of certainty what is the cause of this. But we can just look at trends and say, yeah, these things are all going up together.
Caitlin Owens, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.